Hey, yo, what's going on, guys? How's it going? What's good, Marin, Riley, Courtney? Hello, everybody. Oh, is my wallpaper engine frozen? I think it is. Oh, hold up. Gotta fix that. Yeah, they're all frozen. Why are they frozen? That's weird. Yo, what's good, Warpaint? How's it going? What's good, Nico, Ghost, Marie? Hey, guys. Ooh, that music got loud. How was my day? I think my day was pretty fair, I'd say. I don't know. Nothing like super spectacular. If you see me switching wallpapers around a lot, that's because I'm trying to get my wallpaper engine to like work. But it's not. So I might have to I don't know. Hold on, let's see. This is one of the most animated ones. Yep, my wallpaper engine is frozen, but I'm able to switch wallpapers, but it's frozen at the same time. I don't get it. And while I mess around with this, I hope you guys are doing well. This is gonna be another one of those just chill, late night talking live streams. Maybe we'll play something later, but I guess we could talk about the topic that I put in the title. Man, I just hope the next side title is a Final Fantasy 14 clone somehow. The next side Final Fantasy title. Yeah, chillin' is nice. Chillin' is nice. Alright, I'm gonna have to task manager this right quick. I'm sorry if you see a black screen. Yo, what's good, Bryce? How's it going? How you doing? Alright. That's completely closed wallpaper engine, so that's fine. You're still looking at my monitors. It's just the way it is. Now does it work? I don't think I fixed it. Switched images, but it's still broken. I think it is anyways. I'm doing good so far. Oops, hope Steam opened up again. Alright. I'm doing good so far. Tomorrow morning I'm having a snowball fight with the family. You're having a planned snowball fight? I've never heard of that before. Preemptively planning a snowball fight. That sounds like fun though. Bro, I remember when I would have snowball fights with my friends. I would be getting mad sometimes, because sometimes, like, the worst part of a snowball fight, can you guys agree, for those of you that have snow in your area, is it's when like a snowball just hits your face. It's, oh my gosh, and you just feel like all of that like just running down your neck into your like body. It's terrible. It's so terrible. Yeah, my wallpaper engine is even more broken now. I don't know what's going on with my wallpaper engine, but I guess what's happening is happening. It is what it is. Let me try closing it again. Why do I have a feeling that Kingdom Hearts may have some random gameplay that makes no sense, like a Raytheon game, a card game part 2 and 3 in a mobile game? Raytheon. What's Raytheon? Or did you try to type rhythm game? I wonder what other Kingdom Hearts news or new stuff will get as time goes on. This year, I think we'll get something minor this year, like something super duper minor this year. I think that we're going to get like a sneak peek, an interview where Nomura hints at what the next title might be, and he'll prep us for that reveal sort of thing. But the actual big reveal won't happen until, in March 20th anniversary. Trying to keep calm. I have an outpatient surgery on Tuesday. It's been put off for a year and a half. It's time, but I have to go in alone, so no family allowed in with me. That's scary. Well, I really hope you stay safe, and I hope everything goes well. I know it will, though, so don't worry. I'll keep you on my thoughts. Like Jim G said, we support you. I'd like to see an Avengers Endgame style title where we see team-ups that we haven't seen yet. Shion and Terra interaction or something like that. Isn't that kind of what Kingdom Hearts 3 was? Or do you not get the same vibe? A lot of people call KH3 the endgame of Kingdom Hearts. Will Kingdom Hearts 4 come out? Hard to tell. Yo, I saw Genshin flash on the screen. There we go. Hey, now wallpaper engine's working. Look, now the backgrounds are moving. Let's go. See, I don't know why it was frozen before, because this is what this background looks like with some slight movement to it. We'll keep the Sora Kairi one up. Or no, we'll keep this one up. This one's vibey, right? I think Kingdom Hearts 3 is more of just Avengers. I want to see characters with different trios team up like we haven't seen yet. I want to know what their interactions would be like. Understandable. It seems we'll be exploring Master Xehanort's findings of Quadratuma in reality and Scarlet Column with the main cast. Yeah, right? I definitely think we're going to be exploring a lot of Xehanort's research, and that should be fun. We're going to be learning a lot more about Apprentice Xehanort and what exactly he did, because when you think about it, we don't know everything about Apprentice Xehanort. Yeah, he led to the Heartless being in our world, the Heartless, Emblem Heartless. And we know he's Terra, but like outside of that, we don't know exactly everything about him. But he was involved with Subject X. He seems to be involved in knowing about Quadratum, and he also sent Kairi out to Destiny Islands. So it's like he's a very curious character, that's for sure. You think we'll get something that will shock us? I think we'll get. I think we might get something, but I don't think we'll get anything crazy. I still don't think so. Reason I say that though is because I'm conditioned. I'm ultra conditioned by the Kingdom Hearts 3 hype cycle, where we spent so long in the Kingdom Hearts 3 hype cycle, like leading up to the game 2013 through 2019, that we went through years and years and years of trailer predictions. Is this trailer going to be at PAX East? Are we going to have a trailer at D23 this year? We're going to have a trailer at Jump Festa, Tokyo Game Show. When's the next trailer going to happen? Some years we did get stuff, other years we didn't. I don't know if you guys remember, there was one period where they confirmed Kingdom Hearts 3 news in winter, and we never got it. We never got that news in winter. We didn't get news until like summer, fall of that year. So we didn't get, there was a period where we didn't get Kingdom Hearts 3 news for like a year and a half. And it was just crazy. We had 2.8 during that time period though, so that kept us sane. But there was a period where we had no Kingdom Hearts 3 news, or barely any. So I don't know. I had to form the mindset like, okay, no trailer. Maybe we'll get one. Probably not though. Like that sort of mindset. But the thing is though, Chimchi, we're confirmed to get news in March. So it's like, that's the reason I'm also not anticipating anything this year, because we know for a fact the next time we're going to get news. It's not a situation where it's like, oh, we're not expected to get anything Kingdom Hearts related this year, because I don't know, they're working on something very vaguely. Something's now in development. We know when that thing in development is going to be revealed this time around compared to last time. Ooh, that's really good war paint. $700 saved. That's a big one. That's a lot. That's like months worth of food. You start mob sucking, you're enjoying it so much. Hey, that's good. Alright. Yo, what's good, little pros of awesomeness? How are you doing? I said awesomeness of randomness. I don't know what my brain did that. Alright. So the next time we're getting news is in March. I just entered the stream. Yeah, that's the next time we're confirmed to get Kingdom Hearts news, because March of 2022, not March of this year, March of next year, my bad. I need to specify that, because I know me not using my words properly would make people hype for some news in 2 months, and then, or in a month. It's February, I need to remember, and I'm gonna get slandered. People are like, you said there was news this month. I'm like, I didn't mean this year. I meant next year. But next year we're getting news in March, because that is going to be the 20th anniversary of the Kingdom Hearts franchise, and they're going to celebrate with something unique, something big, something spectacular. So, yeah. Alright, let me see. What was I about to do? Oh, yeah, I remember. Okay. I'm gonna keep reading guys' comments, but there was something I wanted to multitask doing while doing the stream. Do you think the next game will be on handheld or console? Both? Well, I mean, the only handheld console we have is Switch, so I think if they put a Kingdom Hearts game on Switch, it will be on PS4, it will be on Xbox, because there's no reason not to have it multi-plat. Unlike in previous console generations where there was some handhelds in the market, like 3DSs, PSPs, that were kind of separate from our mainline consoles, the only handheld we have this generation is the Switch. So, and that, there's a lot of games on Switch that could be on a PS4 or PS5, Xbox Series X, so. Did I do my color photos? I did a couple of them. I haven't been doing them daily, I'll admit. But I've done like 3 of them, I believe. I'm not too big of a fan of that event because it's a little tedious, but it's interesting. You don't think the Four Tails will be villains for long? I don't either. They will probably be tricked into fighting the main squad and will eventually turn on the master. I agree. I do think so. Because I genuinely feel like The foretells are good guys. Lushu might be the more interesting one though, because I feel like it's going to be a situation where the other 5, like Turn, Envy, Ava, Ased, Gula, Ira, they're all going to like help the Guardians, and Lushu and the Masters are going to be the only ones like, you know, doing their thing, and Lushu's going to be like, do I fight for the light now, or do I like stay with my master who's been with me since the beginning, you know, sort of thing. It'll be a really curious predicament for sure, and I'm very interested in it. Very, very interested in it. I genuinely feel like Lushu's good too, though. He's been watching over the union leaders / other UX era kids for a while. Yeah, and when you see him early on in those cutscenes too, you kind of get this vibe that he is like, you know, genuinely a good kid. He's definitely aged, and he's definitely been tainted a bit now that he's like Xigbar, like as he's been through the motions, been through the years, and you could read that a little bit in his character file. But I think that like lighthearted Lushu that we kind of see in key back cover and little segments moving across, I think he's still in there, and I think that's going to be like a thing we see kind of start happening, where instead of it just being Sora versus the Masters or the Guardians versus the Master, it's everyone versus the Master. But is the Master evil himself? Is he evil himself, or is he trying to just achieve a greater type of goal or something? Maybe his role in the universe is closer to like a Meruem from Hunter x Hunter or something, or I don't know, maybe like a Pain from Naruto, or a Stain from My Hero or something, you know, like a villain that makes an impact on the world rather than a villain that's purely just evil. Because I feel like the Master is like a way more complex person than just, okay, light sucks, I'm gonna side with darkness. You know what I mean? Chaotic person on no side, that might be more so what I'm feeling too. Yeah. Yeah, for sure. What would you think would be the first things Riku does when in Quadratum? All I can think of is he's either going to save Sora, fight Zora, or either exploring Shibuya considering it's empty. Well, I think when he gets there, I think that he's likely going to fight Zora, because I definitely think that's where they're heading. That's what the secret ending, my bad, kind of implied when Yozora is staring down at Riku from the building. Even though that was, quote, a dream, it might still actually happen. So we might, as soon as Riku gets into Quadratum, we might see a Riku Yozora fight starting off the game. I genuinely do think that. And I think after that, that's when it's going to lead into Sora, and that's when it's going to lead to him saving Sora and whatnot. But I have heard a very interesting theory. While I am personally on the end of Sora, the secret episode barely matters, and part of me says that because it's like it's too vague to even think about. But it's like both secret episodes endings, right, end the same. Both of them end with Yozora waking up in the car. Both of them end with X person who won the fight in the final world. So like, what does it matter if Sora's defeated or if Yozora is? If Yozora wakes up in the car, either way, it seems to have been a dream for him. But what does that mean within itself? But there is a theory I've heard that is a little interesting, and it's a theory about how that interaction between Sora and Yozora actually does take place during the next game when Riku goes to Quadratum, and it takes place when Riku, and it takes place when Riku fights Yozora, but Riku loses to Yozora. That's the theory. Riku loses to Yozora, and he just tells Yozora, because he sees that he's like a good guy, he's not super evil, he's just looking for someone. He tells Yozora to save Sora. Or something, I don't know. It's weird, but it's like, then when you think about that, it's like, okay, then why is he saying, why are you using Sora's name? Yeah, I've heard of you, yada yada yada. It's like, then why is he saying all that? Because why would he even question who Sora is, and why is he saving him by crystallizing him? Sort of thing. But that's a theory I've heard, and I don't know, that I think that's really interesting. Do you guys think that's worth a video? But that would be crazy though. Imagine Riku losing to Yozora. That would really set Yozora up to be like a crazy villain. Or anti. I feel like Yozora's going to be more of an anti-hero. Okay. Let's do a poll in the chat. Do you guys think Yozora is A, a villain, B, a anti-hero or hero in general, he's a good guy, or do you think C, he's neither and he's kind of just drifting, like he's like in between it all, he's not even like, he's not on either side, he's just doing his own thing, like a lurker. Think of like, I don't know if you guys are into Star Wars at all, but you know how you have the dark side and you have the Jedi, but then you have people like Darth Maul, you have the Sith and you have the Jedi, then you have people like Darth Maul who are kind of just, they're on the dark side, but they're in-betweeners, they're just kind of doing their own thing. Like what, like that, do you think Yozora's like that? See? Okay. I don't think Riku was ever an anti-hero. Like, yeah, he had dark traits, but like, what was really anti-hero about him? Because he was never, Riku never chose the edgy option. Okay, how do I think? Well, let's look this up. What's the definition of an anti-hero? Because I feel like there's a lot more to it than that. Does an anti-hero just have to do with their personality, or does it have to do with the choices they make? Okay, anti-hero, a central character in a story or movie or drama who lacks conventional heroic attributes. That's extremely vague. All right, let's look at another one. An anti-hero or anti-heroine is a main character in a story who lacks conventional heroic qualities and attributes such as idealism, courage, and morality. Okay, so when you think about it like that, Riku could be considered an anti-hero, but it's like, it's hard because when I think of anti-heroes, I think of heroes who, like, yeah, they make the right decisions. Their decisions are benefiting humanity at the end of the day, but they're not like super great guys. They're like the edgy hero that makes the right decision. They're like shy, I guess you could say. Anti-heroes tend to be really shy, edgy, and stuff. I'd say KH1 Riku might be kind of an anti-hero, but he's even more so on the villain side than anti-hero. Days Riku might be kind of anti-hero-ish. Days in KH2, maybe, but like, I don't know. Riku right now is definitely not an anti-hero. I feel like Riku, because I feel like Riku was always in the forefront of something, and I don't know, he's not as heroic as Sora or like happy-go-lucky, but Riku was never like, no one's scared of Riku. Like, who's scared of Riku in the Kingdom Hearts series? I don't know. It's weird. Because like a lot of people like to try to compare Riku to like a Sasuke or something when I don't even see him as that, because Riku's not even that edgy, to be honest. Do you guys think Riku's edgy? Do you guys think, like, he has a dark path? He's had a dark past. I think his relationship with Ansem is, but I think the thing that makes him not as edgy to me as other anti-heroes, given his Kingdom Hearts, and it's the fact that, like, I don't know. I feel like he's really decent at looking at the positives in a lot of situations, despite his like darkness. Like Riku doesn't really give up per se. He doesn't give in fully. He either tries to accept it or he is like constantly trying to fight it, but he eventually prevails. I don't know. Riku's a tricky character. It's really interesting. He's definitely edgy in the first one. KH1, 100% edgy. But every game after, it's like hard for me to even think. Yeah, it's like that's exactly what I mean, kind of Warpaint. It's like he got lost on his path, but his reasoning was also to fight for his friends. It's like, I don't know, when I think about a lot of anti-heroes, a lot of them tend to be really like selfish in their heroic capabilities. They're not really group friendly, but Riku, he's the type of quote anti-hero that like he's down to fight with whoever. He's like down to group up with the Guardians. He's looking at the bright side of the situation. He's even motivating Sora in a lot of these scenarios compared to like other anti-heroes who, like I said, are a lot more selfish and they're doing their own thing. Like Riku's not really doing his own thing that often in the series. He's always working with someone. In KH1, he was working with on the villain side, Maleficent, Ansem, quote. In Chain of Memories, he was working with Mickey. In Days, he was working with Mickey and Ansem. In KH2, he was working with Mickey and Ansem. Dream Drop, Yensid, Sora. He was kind of doing his own thing there, but not really. It was for a Mark of Mastery exam. And Kingdom Hearts 3, he's working with Mickey again and with the Guardians. So, like, I don't know. Riku's never... It's weird, because his own personal story is edgy and is very dark. But, like, when you actually think about what he actually does isn't that edgy. Like, but his story's edgy. What's happened to him is, like, dark, but what he does himself isn't really that dark. Like you'll never catch Riku considering like killing another Guardian or a Darkness or something. Like, shoot, when Ansem goes away in KH3, he's like, I think I'm gonna miss you. Sora ain't say that to nobody. He ain't say that to nobody. But Riku's like, dang man, I think I'm gonna miss you. Like, what type of anti-hero is that? I don't know. It's interesting. Riku's character is very interesting, very complex. I like it a lot. Yeah, anti-heroes are definitely morally like gray, but I don't even feel like Riku's gray morally. I definitely feel like Riku's a lot more like on the light side, more morally, for sure. Riku's just a 9-to-5 worker, honestly, because he's just working for everybody in the series. You're right, Riku is just working for everybody in the series. Yeah, what's good, Adrian? How's it going? Riku's the backbone of the series. Backbone. I could see that perspective, but I don't know. It's hard to say. Yeah, that is true, Elite. That is true. Cause he did have that whole scene in Chain of Memories. So yeah, you're right. All right, he was morally gray in Chain of Memories. Debatably in KH2 as well. But that's also what I just said is also a reason a lot of people aren't too happy about Riku in KH3, because they feel like, aside from him not being involved that much in the plot, a lot of people are like, this man is different. But for me, Riku in Kingdom Hearts 3 is the result of everything he has been through in Dream Drop Distance. I feel like Dream Drop Distance honestly was like the conclusion to Riku's little story arc. That's how I felt. I know a lot of people were mad at the time, because like, look, as a Sora stan myself, when I first beat Dream Drop and Sora didn't become a Keyblade Master, I was like, that is some censored word. But like, that was all up with reaction. Like, how is Sora not a Keyblade Master after everything he did? But Riku is. But for Riku, it's like, I feel like it's more so about how Riku overcame all of his obstacles to become a Keyblade Master. So when you think of his story that way, it's like him being a Keyblade Master in Dream Drop makes so much sense, and it's honestly such a beautiful conclusion to all the conflict, to all the obstacles in his way, just everything that had happened to him. And even after becoming a Keyblade Master, he uses his new powers to, you know, save the very person he was best friends with in the beginning, in Sora. I will forever defend Dream Drop just because of Riku's story. Riku's story was amazing. Yeah, I think Sora's arc is really the entirety of Kingdom Hearts, but he hasn't had like a crazy arc. Like, Sora's arc is a lot more simplistic at a surface level, but a lot more in-depth than people give it credit for, especially in Kingdom Hearts 3. But I do think that Sora's going to go through a lot of he's gonna have a lot of different things confronting him in phase 2 for sure. Like, I definitely think Sora's character by the end of phase 2 is going to be very different from what you guys see right now, and I'm pretty excited for it for sure. In my opinion, it kind of makes sense for Sora to not become a Keyblade Master yet, despite saving the worlds before. I think the goal of the Market Master exam is to conquer your inner darkness. Perhaps. I'm really asking myself if Nomura really is up to do Sora's story arc in Quadrants. It's always characters. Wait, is a kid who fights against the darkness and is ultimately just a good guy. Oh, is you saying that's all his story is? I disagree with that. 100% think Sora's story is a lot more complex than that, but that is a simple way to look at a surface level, which I can't say I can completely disagree with, but like, there's definitely a lot more to Sora's character than that, especially in games like Kingdom Hearts 3 to 1, because when you really take a deep dive into Sora's motivations in each Kingdom Hearts game, they tend to get undermined a lot of the time by other characters' stories, but his motivations are like very important, more moments for his character. Like, think about in Kingdom Hearts 2, the entire plot of Kingdom Hearts 2, Sora didn't even really care about the organization. He didn't even care about defeating the organization. Let's be real. Like, throughout Kingdom Hearts 2, Sora did his thing. He didn't decline it, because he's never going to decline to help someone, to help the world. But Sora didn't care about defeating nobodies, defeating Heartless, defeating the organization. Not truly. What he really wanted to do was find Riku and Kairi, get back to them. Or mostly Riku. He wanted to save Riku. He didn't even know Kairi was her at the time. But when he heard from the organization that they had Kairi from Axel, he got scared. He got really, really scared. And that's what led him to, like, in that moment in KH2, which I see as one of a very interesting moment for Sora's character. It's weird that people say Kingdom Hearts 3 is the only game where we see that emotion from him, but it's apparent in so many other games where he's literally on his knees, begging Sayax, please take me to her. And then he just says no right in his face. Like, I don't know. Just imagine how Sora's feeling throughout all of that. It's insane. But then he has a little slimmer of hope when a note is left, when a picture is left for him, and he kind of concludes it must be Riku. It has to be Riku, because he doesn't know who else would have helped him in that situation. But it's like, I don't know. Sora goes through a pretty big mental battle in Kingdom Hearts 2 as well. But it ends up, honestly, in Kingdom Hearts 2, it ends up fine for him in the end. But in KH3, it doesn't really. That's my take. Nah, it's all good. It's all good, Sylv. I understand. I get it. The scene when Sora falls to the ground screaming once everyone else is defeated in KH3, he genuinely feels hopeless and weak on his own, and now he is on his own in Quadratum. Yeah. Yep. I think the problem with Sora, and the reason he isn't a master yet, is that, just like Donald said, he tends to be very reckless and sometimes fails to see logic in the bigger picture. Yeah. I can somewhat agree with that for sure. Oh, I think Toybox is about to be the new Olympus. I do. I think it's going to be the new Olympus, or some, maybe. There's no replacing Olympus Coliseum, but I mean in the sense that it's another returning world. I think it's going to come back. I definitely need to make a video about the new Princesses of Heart. I think Sora never really had a solo arc though. That I do agree with that. Like, a lot of his arc is attached to like his friends or his motivations to save his friends. He hasn't had anything truly for himself like how Riku has, or even how Aqua kind of has. Or Roxas. I mean, does Roxas have a solo arc? I don't know, but you know what I mean. Like, Sora doesn't have like a solo arc per se, but that's not really a bad thing, because it's like, think of it like IRL. Like, there's people around all of us, and like, while we have our own problems to deal with, it's like, so a lot of those problems may be attached to family members or friends or social life. Our social life is a big like aspect of our livelihoods in a way, in some way, shape, or form. Whether it's on the internet, whether it's when you walk outside, it's an important aspect. So like for Sora, that being a big aspect for him because he cares so much about his friends, that sort of being who he is, because that is who Sora is, it makes sense. So it's not a bad thing he doesn't have his own solo thing yet, but I think this is an opportunity to have a solo adventure for Sora, because everyone Sora tried to protect is safe right now. They're all safe, all of them, but he's not safe. So yeah. Yeah, how did they all get washed by Terranor? That was crazy to me. I don't play Kingdom Hearts to see Final Fantasy team-ups, but I know some other people do. But I don't think that's ever been something that happens in like final battle sequences. I think it's, I don't know. I gotta think about it. Like, it doesn't make or break Kingdom Hearts games for me whether Final Fantasy characters are in or not. But I'll say it doesn't break games for me. It's like my perspective, as I said in multiple videos. I love Final Fantasy characters in Kingdom Hearts, even though I'm not that crazy into Final Fantasy myself because I haven't played the mini games. I love Final Fantasy VII though, but I'm realistically not a big Final Fantasy fan. I'm more on the Disney side of the Kingdom Hearts spectrum in terms of my interest. But there is literally no benefit to not putting them in a Kingdom Hearts game, especially when you built the series off of that. So like in Kingdom Hearts 3, when they said that they wanted to focus on current characters a lot more, that was, to me, that I definitely feel like there was some room there. If they tried hard enough, they could have put some Final Fantasy characters in the story. Shoot, they could have had you even seeing them in a cutscene in Hollow Bastion would have been in Base Cage 3 would have been fine. But Remind helped. Remind definitely helped with the Final Fantasy character thing. So. But Captain, right after all of that happened though, right after this 100-year-old man in this muscular body watched everyone, after all that happened, Terranor got cooked by Aqua and Ventus. So Aqua, Ventus, and Sora. So I don't know. I mean, his own guardian did have to turn on him to get him out though, but I don't know. It's an interesting topic. Hey, yo, I see you guys are enjoying the stream. I hope you guys enjoyed enough to hit that like button. We have 26 likes in the stream currently. What liking the stream does is it helps recommend this live stream, assumingly. I don't know exactly how YouTube works, but it doesn't hurt. Hitting the like button doesn't hurt. But theoretically, hitting the like button helps recommend this live stream to other people scrolling through YouTube, other Kingdom Hearts fans, everyone. Like, so if you want this stream to succeed, want this channel to grow, want more people to chat with, talk about Kingdom Hearts with, have these chill convos like we're having right now, hit that like button. I see 80 viewers in the stream. I want to see 80 likes, so hit it. All you gotta do is click like so. Additionally, for those of you enjoying the stream who are not already members, I would highly recommend becoming one. We have plenty of membership benefits. We do monthly free sketches for all current members. We also additionally have amazing emotes by our good friend Zarin Art that you can use to chat with or even comment with, because it's not exclusive to live stream. You can use this in the comments of my videos, for example. It'll help make your comments stand out even more than they already do. Additionally, I'm trying to figure out the merch discount thing. We're trying to work on that right now. The current site I've been going with, Redbubble, does not allow me to customize discounts, unfortunately, but I'm trying my best to get exclusive discounts for members only with merch. So that might be a feature that comes soon. We also have more benefits coming soon as well. You get an exclusive role in the Discord, and you get a really awesome custom badge by our good friend Milku Hearts. These are the badges that you can see above. The crown is the 1-year badge. You have the heart for the 2 months. Diamond, I believe, is 6 months. The star, I forget what it is. I think it's 2 months, 3 months. Star is the year. It's something like that, but I'll give you the details in a minute. But these are the badges for the memberships, for the members. So if you want to become a member, achieve some of these badges, then hey, there you go. Hey, yo, 2 donations at the same time? That's crazy. All right, let's go one by one. Yo, Elite, thank you so much for the $2 donation. Kingdom Hearts world based on Star Wars on the Death Star. You know, I always thought about that. I always thought if a Kingdom Hearts world, if we ever got a Star Wars thing in Kingdom Hearts, I think it would be really cool if we got some sort of Star Wars gummy ship segment. Where like an exclusive secret mission where we're just fighting the Death Star. We're part of I forget the team's name in A New Hope, my bad, but we're part of that rebel team that is like destroying the Death Star to you know, destroy the Death Star. We're there with Luke Skywalker and stuff. We hear him on the radio, and they're like, yo, what's that like suspicious spacecraft? And then Sora identifies himself, and he's just like, all right, we'll help, you know, something like that. Like that would be cool. You gotta admit, that would be really cool. But a Star Wars world would need to be, we would need to talk about that a little bit more another day. Moving on though, Creative, thank you so much for the $5 dono. I really do appreciate it. It's crazy that the foretellers may be stronger than Keyblade Xehanort, which is already crazy. Also, Sora has to be a Saiyan since he rivals Keyblade Xehanort. I think Sora's is strong, man. So look, okay. Honestly though, Creative, Sora is broken. Like, if you statistically want to look at it in the context of like the fictional death battle world, right? Sora could compete with like a high level Saiyan. Like he could compete like with the Super Saiyan or beyond that. He can't compete with Super Saiyan gods though. And you could base this off of there's this site called Versus Battles that compiles every fictional character's feats and abilities, and it puts them in a tier based off of the things they've achieved, their feats, because that's the best way to rank fictional characters against one another. Like, not necessarily, because it's hard to be like, okay, is the Keyblade stronger than a Kamehameha? It's better to be like, all right, what have they done that like puts them at this level? And Sora's just strong. He's like a combat genius. He's fast as crap. His attacks are super fast, and the Keyblade can do everything. So he's ranked pretty highly on those sites, very highly. Kingdom Hearts characters are broken. They're broken, straight up. Straight up broken. Well, once again, you guys won. Become a member. We are. Let me check. Actually, I believe we're like 5 members away from 30 members or something. I gotta see, because I don't know who maybe unsubscribed or anything. Yeah, we are. Okay, we are five memberships away from 30 members. Five away. Hey, I can make that the pinned comment. 5 memberships. What's 5 memberships? At a minimum, let's see, you got 3. At a minimum, that's like $15 from 5 people. 5 memberships away from 30. That's crazy. The most memberships we've had at once was 40, but since we redid memberships, I unsubscribed everyone from their previous memberships and completely redid what I was doing. Now the membership tiers are way more simplified. Instead of it being Heartless, Nobody, the Kingdom Hearts names, we made something a little bit more unique to our channel. So currently the memberships are tier 1 is the Nameless Sky rank. Tier 2 is Cloud Kingdom, and tier 3 is the Star Seeker. All of those 3 things have connections to me, and they are, the first one is probably the one that is the most connected to something Kingdom Hearts related. Third one technically could be too, because I think that's literally the name of one of the Keyblades, but it's not based off of that at all. Remember to play Smash Bros. I don't have it yet, but would be nice. I don't play multiplayer games that often on stream, so it's hard for me to be like, all right, members get exclusive priority in live streams with stuff, because that's an obvious membership thing I could do, but like it's hard because I feel like I don't play enough multiplayer games for that. But if we do form a fighting game audience on live stream, I'll do it for sure. For sure. Okay, I completely typed that wrong. 25 out of 20. That's beautiful. All right, redo that. Boom, there we go. Hey, yo, Joel, thank you so much for the $5 dono. Heard a theory on how, aside from the Foretellers fight, we might see a Terra versus Lushu fight. Oh my gosh, so many donations. Might see a Terra versus Lushu fight, in which case Lushu gives Terra a scar similar to Birth by Sleep. Is that a theory? Or is that more of a like, oh my gosh, so many donations. Is that a theory, or is that more so a prediction, a wish? But I could honestly see a Terra and Lushu fight. I really, oh, that'd be cool. Terra fights both wielders of the no-name Keyblade, the Goat of Atonement. That'd be real. I could see that could be a moment. That could be a moment. I would like that for sure. And yo, Sonic, thank you so much for the $5 dono. Jeez, man, thank you guys so much. You guys are so nice. Kingdom Hearts 4 needs to reveal who the Master of Masters is. I think it will. I think we'll see that reveal in Kingdom Hearts 4. Not the next game, but Kingdom Hearts 4. I think we will. Or the secret ending of the next game. Who will win, Bayonetta versus Xehanort? Xehanort probably. I don't know. I don't know how strong Bayonetta is. I haven't played Bayonetta. And Creative, thank you for the additional $5 dono. Depending on how you read the reports, it's implied that each world might have their own universes, so in theory, the Keyblade affects multiverses. They kind of have their own universe, maybe? Like, Dark Road implies that they run on their own separate time field, but it's like, that's a little iffy, because, that's really iffy. Cause like, the worlds were all once one. So does that mean when they separated, they all got separated into different universes? I don't know. That's weird for sure. But yeah, Sora's Keyblades are broken though, so it wouldn't surprise me. That would just make them more broken if that was true. I really want Melody and Memory DLC. Look, I want Melody and Memory DLC just to put more KH3 songs. We just need more KH3 songs. Okay, Prodigy, Sora versus Dante. I'd personally say Sora because of my bias, but let's look it up. Let's use versus battles. Versus battles. And I believe Sora's like a 4A on this side or 3A or something. Let's see, Dante. Nope. On. Dante. Oh, okay. Dante might win actually. It says Dante could possibly be a low 2C, but is likely like a 3A. Let's see about Sora. And Sora himself. Sora's just a 3A. So he could compete with Dante, but Dante has a little bit more of a chance of beating him. That's what that means, according to the site. Hey yo, what's good, Javi? How's it going? Welcome to the stream. How are you doing? You think Sora would be Majin Buu? Maybe. What Disney World do you think will be in Kingdom Hearts 4? If I wanted to predict right now on stream, I think Moana, Frozen 2, and those are the only confirmed ones I'd say. Moana, Frozen 2, I think Toy Story will return, and I don't know what else. Those will be my three. Thoughts on the Kingdom Hearts fighting game? I want one so bad, and I would like for it to play like a Street Fighter, or I would like for a Cage fighting game to play like a Grand Blue or a Fighters or something. Or like a Under Night and Birth. But I if we got a Kingdom Hearts fighting game, I would preferably not want it to be a Dissidia fighting game, because I'm not that crazy on Dissidia as a fighting game. I think it's really fun, but I don't think it's like that crazy as a fighting game. But I gotta get more into it, of course. I'm not gonna lie to you. If we got a Moana world and Sora wasn't able to visit it, I'd cry. I'd be a little sad. As cool as it would be to have Riku visit Moana world or Kairi, I might be able to tolerate Kairi. I might accept Kairi being in a Moana world, but I really want Sora to be in a Moana world, dude. I think Sora and Moana would just have such chemistry. It would be so beautiful, man. Any news on the Disney Plus show? Nah, we don't got any news. No news. I've actually been wanting to make an update video about that as of late. I actually have. Hey, yo, once again, man. Everyone new coming to the live stream right now, hit that like button. Hit that like button in the stream. It recommends it to more people. Gets more people in here. And you know what else directly recommends the stream? Sharing it out to a friend. Send the stream link to your dog, tweet it out on Twitter. Send in a Discord server's advertisement channel if they allow that. Just, you know, share the stream out, man. Share it out. Probably just listen. If we had a full-blown Let It Go, and do you want to build a snowman cage 3, you better see how far I'll go in cage 4. If we don't see how far I'll go in cage 4, I'm going crazy. I'm going crazy. But I don't need it. Like, I can easily watch Moana for that, but I want it. I personally like Let It Go. I like Let It Go a lot more than How Far I'll Go. Personally, because I think it's a way more impactful song, both story-wise and I think it sounds better personally. But my favorite song of Moana isn't even How Far I'll Go. It's Where You Are, and that song I think is better than Let It Go. I like that song more than Let It Go. Slightly, not by much. Yo, someone's birthday in the chat. Yo, Ethan, happy birthday! Welcome to the stream. Alright, yo, everybody wish a happy birthday to Ethan in the chat. Make them feel good on their birthday. I don't know if you're in the US or not, but either way, whether you are in the US or not, if you are, I hope you had a good day. Hope you had a good birthday. And if you're not, I hope you have a great rest of your day and enjoy your birthday, man. I kind of want to see Sora transforming his Keyblade into a bike, since there is no Gummy ship in the next game. I would love to see how Master of Masters comes to Sora and shows him how, like, the organization did in Rechain. What do you mean? You might have to word that a little bit differently, because I don't know exactly what you mean by that. But the first part I understand. You want to see Sora transform his Keyblade into a bike if there's no Gummy ship. That sounds a little bizarre, I'm not gonna lie. Like, Sora just transforms his Keyblade into a bike or like a skateboard or something to get around. That sounds funny. Quick question. Think about getting into Genshin Impact, is it worth it? Yes. You asked a Genshin stan if it's worth getting into Genshin Impact. That's like asking, okay, I'm gonna be honest with you. Maybe not as much, but that's like, just to exaggerate a little bit. That's almost like asking me, is it worth getting into Kingdom Hearts? Is it worth getting into Kingdom Hearts? Yes, it's worth getting into Genshin. I love Genshin. Yeah, Joel, that scene was very confusing. Very confusing. Like, I was like, bro, what did he teach you? Hello? I taught myself. You taking credit for this? Hello? Nah, bruh. Let me look for some more Kingdom Hearts wallpapers. I haven't downloaded some in a couple months. There's not many Kingdom Hearts wallpapers up here, actually. Oh, there's a couple. I like this wallpaper. This wallpaper is pretty cool. And yo, Sonic, again, thank you for the $5 donation. Oh my gosh. Top job with Kingdom Hearts. How young Xehanort explained it is confusing. Yeah, the way he explained it in Dreamed Up was definitely a lot more confusing. But in KH3, since they acted it out a lot more, it felt a lot, you know, simpler and just better in general. So I was happy with that little change they did to that. Very good. I'm just downloading Kingdom Hearts wallpapers, seeing what I like. Trying to add some more to the queue, you know what I mean? Oh, I like that one, but it's a little bright though. A little bright. I might add it though. Do you guys like this one? Should we roll this in the stream queue for wallpapers? I see a Xion one. No, I'm downloading that. Let's see. Nah, too simple. Too simple. Let's see if there's more Xion wallpapers. What the? Didn't like Chain of Memories, hated the card mechanic. Aww, that sucks. Chain of Memories is so good though. Such a good game. Nah, that wallpaper is way too simple. I don't mind this one. I don't really mind it. Let me lower the playback down a little bit. This one's really simplistic too. I wish it moved a little bit. Wait, is it moving? I think it is moving. I think Xion is moving slightly, but yeah, we might keep this in. I'll keep it in. It looks good. Why not? All right. So we're adding some wallpapers to the stream queue. Let's take some out. Ah, I love this one. All right, this one's staying. This one's definitely staying. We're keeping that one. Definitely keep it that way. Yo, Ethan, thank you for the $5. So many donations today, guys. Why are you being so nice to me? Why? What did I do to deserve this? All this love tonight. Thank you guys, really. And Remind, man, another donation. Oh my, thank guys. Anyways, I'm gonna continue reading. In Remind, when Tara says nothing, for me to teach you, he just meant that Riku had already learned everything that Terra could have taught him. Okay. But he says nothing left for me to teach you though. He didn't just say nothing for me to teach you. He said nothing left for me to teach you. So like, I don't know. I guess he's talking about that scene in Birth by Sleep, but it's like, that's all you taught me, bro. I don't know. Was like Terra secretly guiding Riku or something throughout everything? I don't know. And Joel, thank you so much for the $5 dono, the additional one. Who are the dream matchups you want to see between the Guardians and the Foretellers if you include Ava with the latter? Like the Terra versus Lucio one? Dream matchups. Definitely would like to see Ventus versus Ava. I would really love I would love to see Marluxia versus Ava. I would love to see Ventus versus Ava. But hold on, you said if you include Ava with the Guardians. Hey, my bad. I don't know, but I'd say I don't know. I kind of like to see all of them. Roxas versus a set sounds really cool. I think that would just be two brutes just fighting each other. Riku and Ira sounds like an interesting matchup as well. Envy, Aqua. I don't know. They all sound so good. I really want to play as Laurium. I really want to play as Laurium. Excuse me. Never got to explain how Sax became a Xehanort pawn. Yes, it did. Sax became Sayax, or if we're talking about Kingdom Hearts 3 specifically, but in general, the way you joined the organization, they were looking for Subject X, and Kingdom Hearts 3 was simply just a continuation of that. So, yeah. No love for Gula. I don't know. Gula got washed by a Sed in, like, key back cover, so Gula might be weak sauce, so he might not even give the Guardians a challenge. Yo, guys, this wallpaper is gas. Y'all like this wallpaper? I like this wallpaper. I like the lighting effects. Have you read the Kingdom Hearts light novels? Nah, I haven't. I really want to get to them at some point, though. I plan on binge reading all of them at some point, specifically for for a video series I plan on doing. I need to get back on my Ultimania grind. I'm going to start that this month. We're going to continue the BBS Ultimania this month. We are going to continue it. I'm not even going to try to be like maybe. We are. I'm gonna make that mental note. We are. And that also means we're going to be starting a Birth by Sleep playthrough this month as well. Would you say Roxas is broken when you match him against people like Cloud, Sephiroth, or what do I know, Dante? Well, I feel like most Kingdom Hearts characters are stronger than Cloud and Sephiroth. Maybe, I don't know, maybe not Sephiroth. We gotta think about that though. No, maybe. Cloud and Sephiroth aren't that strong in their own universes. Well, hold on, I'm capping. Let me reword that. I might have just triggered some people. Okay. Cloud and Sephiroth are powerful, but their feats do not outweigh I don't think they outweigh like how just universally powerful the Keyblades are. Like, Keyblades are really broken. We've seen characters like Sora defeat Sephiroth and Cloud, so KH1 Sora, no less, defeated Sephiroth and Cloud. So think about that. Just think about that. Yeah, Kingdom Hearts characters are broken. They are really broken. Like, I don't think people realize how broken Keyblades are. Hi Joshua, how are you doing? Welcome to the stream. They held back in KH1. You think they held back? Was Sephiroth holding back in KH2? Well, Joel, I'm not too big into Final Fantasy at all, so I don't know who either of those characters are. But I guess if I was to pick someone I do know about, I don't know. Okay, I'll say Rufus. I really like Rufus. Rufus is fire. Because he has my favorite fight in like, or he has one of my favorite fights in both games. So in OG7 he's probably my favorite fight, or one of them. In 7 Remake he's definitely one of my favorite fights. That fight's fire. You love my channel? Thank you so much, Joshua. I love that you love my channel. Yo, Rosie, hi, welcome to the stream. I really want to see some Destiny hugs in the future. Destiny trio hugs. We do need more of those for sure. Alright guys, I'm gonna do a poll in chat for 7 fans. Aerith or Tifa? Yo, Koala, hi! What's up? I feel like I haven't seen you in the stream in a while. How's it going? How you been? I'm not gonna lie, I'm mostly an Aerith fan, but Tifa has been warming up to me recently, but I like Aerith more. Mostly because Aerith, for me, has a lot more of a story than Tifa does. Like, she has a lot more, like, she has a more compelling story, while Tifa's kind of just Cloud's, like, you know, friend. But, I mean, she's a great friend, and she's really pretty, so yeah. They're both definitely great, but Aerith for me. Especially in 7 Remake. In 7 Remake, I loved Aerith. I loved Aerith even more. Can I pick? I love both. Yeah, Donald would probably cook Sephiroth, if I'm being honest with you. He probably would. Hey, yo, once again, for all the new people coming into the live stream, make sure to hit that like button in the stream. 72 people. Let's get 72 likes. Additionally, hold on. Excuse me, I was drinking water. Additionally, for those of you who aren't members yet on the channel, we are 5 members away from 30 memberships on the channel. A milestone that I've been wanting to reach since we rebooted our memberships. We got to 20 members again pretty fast, and thank you guys for that. After only a month, a little over a month of having memberships, but we're 5 away from 30 right now. So any previous members or any new people in the stream who have maybe $3 to spare, I would highly consider becoming a member and looking at our benefits, because wait, if I become a member, could I keep my orange on the Discord? Let me see, do members have exclusive colors? They do have exclusive colors. I'm not gonna lie, your color would turn pink. Do you want to keep your color orange though? I could maybe adjust that for you. I might. I'd consider it, but then I'd have to consider doing that for everyone else who wants to keep their color. But your color would change to pink. Orange is very comforting. Okay. But yeah, if you want to look at all the membership benefits, then we have free sketches that we do every month that we're going to be doing pretty soon again too. Free sketch giveaway for members. We're also going to be doing, we're trying to figure out like some more exclusive stuff we can do for you guys monthly. Currently, you guys get free sketches, emotes, and you get a exclusive role and text channel on our Discord server, and access to even more giveaways on top of that. Right now, in the background, it's not an official membership benefit, but we're trying to figure out how to do discounted clothing with memberships, because the site we're using currently for our merch does not allow us to do that. But if I can negotiate it, I would definitely get that set up for my members. I'm also trying to think about doing exclusive posters and artworks and stuff that I can post to you guys every month, let you guys download, and sneak peeks on videos and maybe exclusive live streams and whatnot too. So that should be fun. So yeah, if you guys want to check that out, then do it. Only $3. Three simple bucks. Hey Prodigy, I tried to see your Kingdom Hearts tier list on Twitter, but I can't find it for some reason. Just click on media and just scroll through, and you'll probably eventually find it. I think Aerith will get reincarnated in the remake. Possibly. It's very possible. Any other Final Fantasy VII tips that's got to Western content? I'm gonna be honest with you, I have no tips for you in Final Fantasy VII. I only beat original Final Fantasy VII once, and I definitely kind of just spammed X through the game because I didn't think the game was that hard. I thought it was really easy. The only time I didn't spam X was like in the ending. I did grind a lot though, because I was on time 3 speed, so I ended up running into a lot of enemies at times, and I guess you could say I might have been over leveled, but I don't know. Do you think Yasora and Zigbar, both using crossbow/arrow guns, is a coincidence or deliberate? I think it's a coincidence. Definitely a coincidence. Yazora's crossbow is more of a laser too. He doesn't really shoot bullets or arrows or anything. His gun seems more so like a weapon that just goes along with his sword. Sense of direction is the worst part of 7. Yeah, I'd agree. Not knowing where to go in that game was very tough. Very tough. I definitely looked up a guide. Seven is the easiest Final Fantasy I've played, come to think of it. However, I have heard horror stories about Ruby Weapon. Is that a Final Fantasy game, or is that a weapon in FF7 or something? Or is that a boss in FF7, a secret boss? That's a secret boss? Okay. I know there's like a... Is that the underwater secret boss? I know there's like a boss there, I believe. I forget. Or like there's a... You could take the submarine to some like weird place and find the secret boss. Or a secret boss. Desert? Okay. Prodigy, foretellers or union leaders as data battles, or both? Also, how do you think Ventus versus Brain data fight? Well, that was actually what my recent video was about, but I'd say both. Both. Underwater one is Emerald Weapon? Okay. I think that at this point in the stream, we can still talk about Kingdom Hearts, of course, but I think I am going to turn on Genshin and I'm going to grind a little bit in the background. So, and then we'll probably end the stream off in about 30 minutes to an hour. Hey Prodigy, do you like Zelda? And if yes, what are you excited for the 35th anniversary, and what are you hyped for? I'm hoping Skyward Sword HD with Zelda Second Quest. I am not that big of a Zelda fan. I am a aspiring Zelda fan. I've only been Breath of the Wild, and I've beaten Cadence of Hyrule, and I am currently working on Hyrule Warriors, which I love so much. And Ocarina of Time. I've gone mostly through Ocarina of Time, but I haven't beaten it quite yet. So I have 4 Zelda games under my belt, 2 that I've 100% beaten, 2 others that I am working on at the moment. But with that in mind, I don't really have any expectations for the 35th anniversary or anything, because I'm still working on my backlog of Zelda games. We were playing Kingdom Hearts 3 today, playing through Arendelle. The world is really beautiful, to be honest. I love that world. I still do love Arendelle. Like, I think there's a lot of worlds that could be better, and there's a lot of ways it could have been better, but I genuinely just think that world is good. Like, I think that world has a lot of faults, but I don't think that, like, its faults really define the world. I think that world definitely has enjoyment beyond some of its shortcomings, and I really, I guess I do wish some other people like looked at in a similar way, but it's okay. Because at the end of the day, like those criticisms of Arendelle should hopefully reach Square Enix, right? And allow us to get a more fulfilling experience. So, oh, I love the snowboarding minigame. It's so good. It's so good.
Add Astra.
So good. Do you guys like the jazz music in the background, by the way? I don't know, I just picked up a random playlist on YouTube and it's been pretty chill to listen to. You guys, a lot of you guys came out for the late night streams. A lot of you guys really do like the talking streams, and that makes me happy. Honestly speaking, my talking streams normally do a lot better than my gameplay streams, unless I'm like releasing something. Why did I say I'm releasing something? Like, unless Square Enix releases something is what I meant to say. Like, let's say 7 Remake just came out, or they just released Melody of Memory. That's when talking streams do, you know, not as good, but like, I think even like on average, the talking streams usually do better than the gameplay streams. But we like playing video games. We're gamers, quote, at the end of the day. The reason I said gamers, quote, is because it's like a, I don't know, it's like a weird inside joke, kind of, sort of, between my friends and I, that like I'm not actually a gamer. I'm just a Kingdom Hearts player. I just play Kingdom Hearts and fighting games, even though that's not fully true. It's it can definitely be true on some, depending on the day of the week. And also, it's because like I'm not gonna lie, there are certain moments where gaming for me, unlike when I was a kid, isn't like isn't the definitive version of media. I think when I play a good video game, it'll usually beat a good movie for me. But like, how do I describe it? For me, I don't know. I've really found a lot of enjoyment in anime and movies in the same way that I find enjoyment in characters in video games. I guess it's weird because as I've gotten older, I've started to, instead of like preferring the longer types of media, I've started to prefer more self-contained stories, which is so weird, right? Because even with that, despite that, my favorite series is still Kingdom Hearts, and that's not changing anytime soon. It's like, I don't know. When it comes to anime, when it comes to movies, I really just have this respect for like stories that are just very self-contained, like cohesive endings, no constant cliffhangers that like episodic shows might give you sometimes. Just nice self-contained media, like A Carol on Tuesday, or a lot of Disney movies are very self-contained, or you know, just, I don't know, this is how it is. Hold on, I need to make jade parcels. Bro, what are these commissions? I got another weird one yesterday too. They made me do something a little bit on the random side. How do I gotta process this ham. How long is that gonna take? 4 minutes? Alright, we're doing other commissions in the meantime then. I don't know. It's like, I probably shouldn't say that, because I don't want to sound like I'm like undermining video games. It's just like, I guess you could say the best way, it's not that, it might not even be that I prefer more self-contained stories. It might be more so I appreciate them a lot more than I did when I was a kid. That might be the best way to put it. Might be exactly what it is, actually. Any thoughts on the game C of these? I like it a lot personally. I wonder what you think. It looks really fun. I want to play it. That's my opinion of it. My sensitivity feels like super high right now, and I don't know why. How do I feel about Sonic Prime? I'm not a big Sonic fan, so I personally don't care that much, but I hope it's good. That's about it. I used to be a big Sonic fan when I was a kid, but I'm not crazy about Sonic anymore. Sonic for me is just like, I guess it's just another video game. I have a lot of friends who shill Sonic though, 2 specifically, maybe 3. Like, I know a lot of you know I'm friends with Jaden. He's one of like the friends I talk to every day. He's a big Sonic fan. He's actually gotten me into more Sonic stuff. Like I've been into a lot of Sonic stuff in my life, and nowhere near as close as him, because that's like his franchise. Like how I have Kingdom Hearts, Sonic is that for him. But it's like he got me into Sonic Colors. He got me into Sonic Adventure. Basically, I did not play the 3D games that much growing up. Aside from Sonic Heroes, I didn't play the 3D games, like, honestly, really at all. My question. Let me see your question. Hey, Prodigy, do you wish Elsa and Anna's full story and songs were added in Kingdom Hearts 3? Or... like, what do you mean by that? Like, do I wish their entire stories were, like, put in KH3, like how, like, the scene with Elsa at the castle, for example, in Arendelle, or, like, how Anna in the shack and stuff? Like, do you wish, are you asking me, do I wish that, like, they were in our party a lot more? Like, we saw more of their story? Have a Keyblade in real life? Used to at my old place. Yes. Okay, then yeah. I think if you're going to retell Disney movies, you might as well just go all the way and go all out with like implementing that Kingdom Hearts aspect into it. And if you're not going to do that, you're just leaving stuff out for fans to criticize. Because a lot of the times what Kingdom Hearts does, they do an abridged retelling. Other commissions in Dragon's Spine, yep. Like what a lot of Kingdom Hearts games do is they do a abridged retelling. Like worlds like Aladdin, I'd say, are kind of an abridged retelling of what that movie is, kind of. But they've put like a little twist on it, a twist enough where it was significant, and even though they left some scenes from Aladdin out, that world stood out on its own, not as another Aladdin adaptation, but rather as a Kingdom Hearts world, you know. Frozen fails at the adaptation part, but it's hard carried by the new structure of Disney World, like the exploration and the mini games and just the overall depth put into more Disney World now on. But it definitely failed on the story side of things. Yeah, they didn't include the ogres at all. And what's good, Moose Wayne? I honestly don't think Kingdom Hearts 3's Caribbean story is that bad. I think it's better than Arendelle's. It's not really that cohesive though. That's the issue with it. But admittedly, it would be really hard to adapt a World's End properly without splitting it, which I wouldn't prefer. But they did the best they could given the situation. Definitely they could have done better, but like they also could have done way worse. Cause I honestly, you know what's funny? I didn't watch the Pirates of the Caribbean movie franchise until last summer, and honestly, it might be one of my favorite movie franchises now. However, I don't know why I climbed up there. I need to get this stuff. But anyways, though, it's funny because I understood the plot without even watching the first couple of Pirates movies, I understood the plot from the world. I feel like I'm a rare person for that, because like I didn't really think it was that confusing. I just put two and two together. There was definitely some questions I had. Like, I didn't understand the political side of that world at all. Like who that one guy was, for example. I forget the commander's name, but you know what I'm talking about. But aside from that, I felt like I understood what I needed to for that world. I forgot that was here. Like, I felt like I understood what I needed to for that world, honestly. Alright, 60 seconds. Oh, yeah. Alright, I hated this one, man.
By royal decree. Born of icy. For Rex Lapis. Yeah. Everybody stand back. Midnight Phantasmagoria. Fate is upon you.
Last time I did this, I didn't have Mona, so that was really hard. But I don't know. I think the Pirates world, I don't know. I just didn't think it was that aggravating, really. Like, the story definitely could have been way better, but I think a World's End would have been hard to adapt no matter what. So it probably would have been better if they went with an original story or some sort of more loosely followed version of it, rather than just copying selective scenes here and there. I still gotta cook it. I keep forgetting to cook the thing. But yeah, because the World's End has a lot. Like, there's a lot. Like, that. If you watch the Pirates movies, that movie is literally just like lore almost. It's like that movie to Pirates of the Caribbean is what Kingdom Hearts 3 is to the Kingdom Hearts franchise, in a way, you know? It's like a culmination of like two crazy movies. The second movie left off on a big cliffhanger, and they just skipped the second movie in Kingdom Hearts. It was really weird. Sorry if I took a long time to explain it. I got like sidetracked by Genshin stuff. Have you seen that Fan-made Final Boss for Genshin clip? No, I have not. Since Sora's in the world of unreality, do you think Dark Crystal will come to Kingdom Hearts 4? Maybe. Maybe. I think it's possible we'll get another story like that. FT. Hopefully I'm saying your name right. You miss Johnny Depp in KH3? Wait, what do you mean you miss Johnny Depp? I don't think Johnny Depp ever voiced Jack Sparrow in Kingdom Hearts, like, ever. You know how hard that would be? And the actor in KH3 sounds closer to Johnny Depp than the KH2 one. The KH2 actor did their best, but that's all I have to say about that. He did in KH2. I promise you Johnny Depp didn't voice Jack Sparrow in KH2. Well, let's look this up. Because that's like expensive. That's like insanely expensive. They must have took voice lines. He did not actively go to the studio to voice Jack Sparrow. Yep. In Kingdom Hearts 2, it was James Arnold Taylor. I believe it's the same person that voices Obi-Wan, right, in Clone Wars. Yeah, hold on. Look at this though. I gotta take off Genshin. But yeah, you see right here where my mouse is. Yeah, it's nah. Jack Sparrow did not at all voicing the Cage 2. That, They didn't even get Tom Hanks for Woody in Cage 3, but they got his brother. Like, the Cage 3 actor for me is like definitely better. Definitely the best the closest we would get to Jack Sparrow. Like, he did that voice almost perfectly.
How many days has Daddy been away?
I do this already? Yeah, you definitely misremember Sonic. Go back and play Cage 2 and listen to the voice. It was not Jack Sparrow at all. Oh, I forgot. Ah, crystals. You think Disney Castle is the most boring part of Cage 2? I could see that, to be honest with you. I could definitely see that. I think a lot of worlds in Kingdom Hearts 2 can be boring, if I'm being honest. What about I do? Oh, yeah. Am I able to do this all in one day if I wanted to? I really don't feel like doing that daily. Did my commissions. Did my commissions, did that photo thingy. Okay, let's do a request, and Chimchi, Warpaint, if you guys are still here, or whoever's here, I don't know, it doesn't matter. If you guys want to join my world, you can. I'm just going to be doing bosses.
We're way behind schedule.
No, wait, no, I'm not. It's Sunday. All right, yeah, we're I think I might be grinding talents today. Talent stuff.
We're way behind schedule.
Oh, not now. I must do a request. Am I able to do a request while you're in my world? Let's see. I should be able to. Yo, Collipup. Hey, what's good? Welcome to the stream. When do you think the next Dark Road episode will release, Prodigy? I think it will release end this month, early next month. That's when I predict.
We're way behind schedule.
The event page tells you to go for 10 photos a day. Oh boy. Yeah. I'm curious. I saw this on Twitter the other day. I saw KH Waterblock make a tweet that I personally agreed with a lot, but about KH3's pacing and how he didn't understand how people thought it was bad because it's literally Disney story, Disney story, Disney story. Yes, a lot of the big stuff happens at the end, but like you're still getting story after every world and even during world sometimes. While in KH2, it's story in the beginning, Disney Worlds for 5 hours, story in the middle, Disney Worlds for 5 more hours or however long, then the end game. And he was like, he doesn't prefer that. So like, do you guys, I don't know, what like, I guess it's cause like the midpoint was so significant in Kingdom Hearts 2, it made those 5 hours of Disney Worlds not feel as bad. Or maybe it's cause people enjoy the combat more or something. But like, it's weird because I don't actually feel like, I don't know, like I can't ignore a lot of them hours, you know what I mean? Alright, Chimchi, I must do requests right quick, so you might just have to follow me around. Where's my quest? Oh yeah, hold on, I forgot my questing disappears when people join. Oh, it's not even up here anymore. Maybe I'm not able to do the quest? Huh? Well, okay, I guess we can do bosses, so Warping, you can join if you want. We're able to. Maybe might be busy. Oh, Chimchi left, never mind. Alright, well, must do these requests right quick. It's literally gonna take like 5 minutes. Yeah, that's how mobile games usually are. Lots of grinding. Lots and lots and lots. Still mad they messed up the mobile controller setting. Yeah, that definitely sucks. So wasn't that supposed to be a big thing for like phones that you can use controller and Genshin now? If you're on mobile. Alright, you have a good one, Flare Fox. Thank you so much for coming into the stream today. I really appreciate you. Hope you have a good rest of your night. I mean, personally, KH2 had a unique story with Sora actually interacting with the world is enough to impact the story way more than KH3. But like, Sora interacts. I don't get that fully. No disrespect, but I don't know. It's just like when I play Kingdom Hearts 2, I'm not as interested in the Disney worlds at all because, while the combat's great, the reason I don't like as many KH2 worlds and I criticize its world structure is because they adapt those Disney properties in an extremely mediocre way. Like, Sora hardly interacts with Mulan in her world at all, for example. Simba isn't even that big of a character in Sora's world in Pride Lands when he's there. You're just running back and forth between Pride Lands, between whatever that jungle area is called and the Pride Rock area. It's like there's not as much interaction in those worlds at all in Kingdom Hearts 2. In KH3 though, they spend hours interacting and developing relationships with these Disney characters, and you genuinely feel like you're just friends like by the end of it all, and I just love it. It's almost a similar way Kingdom Hearts 1 did its Disney worlds, minus a couple of additions. Like Kingdom Hearts 1 did a pretty good job of implementing like the Kingdom Hearts story to the Disney worlds, but I have to climb up there. I gotta go back. Yeah, let's go through this way. Like, Kingdom Hearts 1 did a great job at implementing that current story into those Disney worlds, but aside from that, I feel like KH3 took a KH1 approach in terms of the interaction and like the genuine like new world feel, I guess, you got from those games. In KH2, it's like whenever you go to a exciting new world, it's like, okay, let me look at this like gray hallway for like 5 minutes and then go inside a building or something. I don't know, it's weird. It's just like KH2's worlds don't have as much interaction, or they don't have that Disney charm that like KH3's or 1's worlds have, or Dream Drops, I'd say. I would definitely say it has the worst worlds out of the number titles, and I would say it also, even some of the side titles like beat it for me. The KH2 does have really good worlds though. Like, I think Tron is a really good world in KH2, one of the best in the series, as a matter of fact. I also think Timeless River is one of the best worlds in the series, but really those are like the only two I'll say that about. Outside of that, I don't know. Like, every other world is just kind of like meh, dry, bland, no atmosphere for me. like how someone said earlier, KHD Sports just feel like combat arenas compared to like other worlds actually feeling like, you know, worlds in the series. That's not to completely slander KH2, because that's still my second favorite game of all time now. KH2 is a GOAT, but it's like if I had to compare it to other games, it's like its worlds definitely don't. What the heck? She is one side of the floor. Its worlds definitely just don't haven't aged nearly as well. If we get a Kyrie and Aqua game, quite possibly Tricks. Otherwise, no clue. Alright, let me do these before I run out of time to do them. You guys can join my world now if you want to, honestly. You've been selling lace during this live stream for your Noelle cosplay. Noelle cosplay from Warpaint. Ooh, gotta see that. Warpaint, what social media platform do you use the most? What do you think about the mini quest from 0.2 BBS not being part of Kingdom Hearts 3? Do you like the bonus cosmetics you got from? Oh yeah, I did like it. I definitely wish that was a mechanic that got put into Kingdom Hearts 3, but I'm not like super mad about it. I definitely think it would have added a lot more replay value into the base game of Kingdom Hearts 3, but Kingdom Hearts 3 already had things like lucky emblems and mini games and stuff that which 0.2 didn't have, but the objective system was something really good that only would have benefited that game. But like I said, I'm not mad about it because it's like it's just whatever. Like the worlds in KH3 are still just really good, so it's like that doesn't ruin them for me. I do think though. Oh my God. What the heck did I just get hit with?
Access denied.
I just walked forward and I just like, I don't know. Got hit by something. What was I saying? Oh yeah. I'm not mad they aren't in KH3 necessarily, mostly because there's other things in the world that are pretty cool as well. That kind of can compete with objectives. But I really wish they were in, and I don't mind it also because it's also something that makes 0.2 a little unique, gives 0.2 a little bit of replay value, you know. Did I not hit that? What the frick? Excuse my language, even though I said frick, but excuse my language again. Would I do both of them? Can I please leave your comment? Let me scroll up and look at. But I mean, I miss comments a lot during the live streams. I mean, it's hard to read everyone's comments sometimes, especially when you're multitasking and doing something. So don't take it personally if I ever miss a comment of yours. But let me scroll up and see. Wait. When that cutscene when Xiao punches Sora in the face, what's your favorite scene? I don't know what you're asking. Are you asking what my favorite scene is in a series? My favorite scene in the series will probably be KH3's epilogue, if that's what you're asking. That's the unfortunate thing about growing, because there's going to be a point where I'm even missing like Warpaint or Chimchi's comments, members' comments sometimes.
We're way behind schedule.
Because if more we grow, more people are in the streams, the harder it's going to be to read everyone's comments. But I'll try my best to answer things in as general of an aspect as possible. go. Oh wait, you're able to collect them for me? What the heck? Okay. My favorite cutscene in KH2. My favorite cutscene in Kingdom Hearts 2.
We're way behind schedule.
I guess a simple answer would be its ending. That might be the simplest answer I could go with.
We're way behind schedule. Written in the stars. Leave my space.
Honestly, I definitely early on was hoping multiplayer would be in KH3, but I knew it wasn't going to happen because multiplayer is not a big thing in Kingdom Hearts.
Blaze over.
Despite a lot of games actually having one in Kingdom Hearts, it's at least not a big thing in number titles. Like, let me think. What? How many titles have multiplayer? OG Chain of Memories have multiplayer. Days has multiplayer. Birth by Sleep. Actually, I think every non-number title has at one point or another had some sort of multiplayer mechanic. So it's literally just the number titles that haven't had multiplayer. What do you think about it? I mean, Dream Drop is barely, like, Dream Drop doesn't really have, like, that crazy of a multiplayer mechanic. It's literally just sharing Dream Eaters and stuff, I believe that's what it was. And portals and whatnot. But it had network features. It didn't really have multiplayer per se, but all the other games, they had some sort of big thing. So, that's interesting to think about. But yeah, I hope for it at one point, but it wasn't really like a, okay, this game doesn't have multiplayer, I hate this game sort of thing. It was more of a like, oh, yo, it'd be cool if KH3 had multiplayer, and that was it. That was literally it.
No touching. Blaze over.
Kingdom Hearts is cringy, so cringe moments in Kingdom Hearts are just wholesome for me.
Delves into death. Next time.
Wait, what? Did he not die? What the heck?
Next on the agenda.
Alright, I think that was maybe all of them. Yeah, it was. Okay. Alright, we're about to grind domain stuff now. Let me make sure I'm grinding the right stuff, because we need to grind with stuff for Bennett.
It's so nice to de-stress.
I don't have to grind that much for him, to be honest. Well, definitely grind a little bit. Let's see, what talents do I need for Chi-Chi? Need these. Beto. What talents does she need? Alright, guess we're leveling her up right quick.
If you ever want to trade tactics, I'm always ready.
I love her voice. Who voices her? I spend all my money in Genshin.
If you lie on the grass, you can feel
Must
the
be character
heartbeat of the
essential.
world.
I could just look it up. What talent material does Beto need?
Next on the agenda.
Okay, I see. I see. Okay, well, I'll grant for her talents another time. Wait, what about Shinyan? What does she need? Hold up. I'm sorry I'm keeping you guys waiting. My apologies. Shinyan needs... Teachings of Gold.
Should we really be off work this early? There is still a lot left to do.
Which one is that? Okay, I see.
Live!
So she needs these. Alright, well, we'll still just grind a bit for Bennett. I believe other characters I want to use need them too. Who will win a battle if there was one between Naruto from the Naruto series and Sora from Kingdom Hearts? Probably Sora. Who's my favorite character design, voice actor, and his general gameplay in Genshin? Favorite gameplay? Favorite, I don't know if I have a favorite voice actor quite yet, but favorite gameplay is for sure Mona or Ganyu. Might be Ganyu. I might have more fun with Ganyu than Mona. But Mona's still fun. The only thing I don't like about Mona is when she gets hit, she's like in a combo because she can't like cancel out of getting hit that much. She can't react out of hits done fast. So it might be Ganyu. And after that might be like Beto or Shinyan or something because I like the way I like great sword users a lot. I don't know about after that. I do like Mona's voice actor, admittedly. I don't know her name though.
Let's light it up.
I like Mona's design a lot too. But I also like Ganyu's design a lot, so it might be Ganyu for favorite design as well. I probably should have ran a venti or something. Oh my gosh. Wayward, what the heck?
Let's light it up. Everybody stand back. Wings of dark. Let's light it up. Adventure time. Off we go. Teamwork is strength. On for
As you wish me, Fräulein.
Oh yeah, Zhongli's up there too. Yep. Do I like Yu-Gi-Oh? Nah, but I didn't like Yu-Gi-Oh growing up. But I want to get back into it because I feel like I didn't give it a fair shot as a kid. So I really would love to go back and like get into Yu-Gi-Oh. Do I like Yu-Gi-Oh now? I don't know, cause I didn't give it a fair shot as a kid, so I guess I'd say I didn't like it when I was younger, but I wouldn't really say I dislike it now. I have no feelings towards it now, cause I don't really know much about it.
Adventure time.
Ever seen Hellsing Ultimate? Nope, but I want to. You guys ever seen Carol on Tuesday? Or Steins Gate?
By royal decree, teamwork is teamwork.
Oh, Wayward died.
Midnight, fantastic. I'm going in.
My official actually isn't doing that much damage here.
On, reveal. Teamwork is
As you wish.
Nah, she has a is occasionally a lot.
Adventure time.
Why do they never miss? Shadow Rape. Let's light it up.
Made it world level 8 yesterday.
Stand back.
Well, actually, is it an A moment? Cause Air World level 8 sucks. Yeah, that does happen, Chimchi. I don't react to the red circles. I mostly react to the to the animation for when they jump, but for the crystals, it definitely sucks.
Going in. Goodness gracious. This is just my
Nice.
luck.
Solo official time. Actually, no, I'm gonna die.
Why do they never miss?
Oh yeah, I'm
Adventure
dead.
team. I have
Yep,
failed.
this is a dead moment. Might as well just
This
die.
home is no home for a princess.
Oh, retrying that. Might be able to lower world level when it has a 24-hour cooldown. Oh, that'd be cool on 1.4 if they did that for sure. I might switch off official and go like Shungling or something. I don't know.
On, reveal. Why did
Oh my god.
Let's light it up. Teamwork is dreamwork. Wings of darkness.
Adventure time.
Yeah, bro, I gotta stay in this circle.
Let's light it up. Teamwork is dreamwork. Wings of darkness. We go.
I mean, you can still discuss Kingdom Hearts with me.
Let's light it up.
I'm just playing Genshin because we talked about Kingdom Hearts for like an hour and a half.
We go.
This is the end of the live stream, pretty much. I don't really remember anything from Yu-Gi-Oh when I was a kid, so I can't really answer that.
Oh, ow. Where did that come from?
Definitely, I'm excited for them Dendro characters.
Off we go.
Everyone's been good, or I've been good. I can't speak for everyone, but I've been doing pretty good.
Odds reveal by. Take cover. I'm going in.
This?
Mid.
Retribution!
Teamwork is dreamwork. Adventure time. Adventure time.
Shadow Raven.
Off we go. Let's light it up.
Bro, where's Ayaka?
It's
I
dreamwork.
need Ayaka.
I summon.
Off we go. Get out of here.
I need Ayaka. Where is Ayaka?
Benny's adventure team, assemble.
Actually, wait, I didn't want to do this again. Well, let me check my inventory first.
Benny's adventure team, assemble.
It's fun I can chuck all this out here. I need to craft more of these though. That's the thing that might mess with me. I have enough to craft.
Good things
more
come
of
to
these.
those who don't wait around. That's what they say,
I'll do
anyway.
one or two more of
On my
these
luck,
for
the opposite
safety.
is probably true for me.
Oh. I need a BP3.
Let's light it up.
My royal.
Teamwork is dreamwork.
This? Midnight Phantasm.
Let's light it up. Here we go. I'm going in. Let's light it up. Let's light it up. Let's light it up.
Retribution!
Let's light it up.
Queens of Darkness.
Let's light it up. Teamwork is dreamwork. Let's light it up.
I summon.
Okay, means this Genshin.
This?
Off we go. Off we go.
Genshin Impact.
I'm going in.
Midnight Phantasm.
Adventure time. Off we go.
Did that really take that long? Jeez. Oh, I forget. It counts the wait period. Alright, I'm gonna leave it now. I honestly don't know who I want to use this sword on. But might as well grind for it, honestly, right? And my cursor's gone, nice. My favorite game of 2020 was this game, for sure. Oh, you're right, I should give that sword to Chi-Chi. Well, if we play as young Master Ericus next game, I'd be down. Honestly wouldn't, I'd be down. Gone you Bennett time. Alright, this domain should be free.
Born of ice and frost, all hail!
Submit for judgment.
Teamwork is dreamwork.
Access denied.
From whence you came,
Let's light it up.
burn.
For Rex Lapis!
Let's light it up. Teamwork is dreamwork.
Next on the agenda.
After all that training.
I hate the cooldown in this domain. It's so bad. What's that orb following you? It's a Sealy. We got it during a event, I believe, when Ganyu came out or when Albedo came out. Yeah, I'll just grab materials for this weapon so I can just max it out. So I'll just grind this weapon the rest of the day.
No touching. Next on the agenda. For Rex
One with my
Lapis!
blade.
Off we go. Everybody stand back.
From whence you came.
Blaze over! Ice and Frost. We're way behind schedule.
I honestly really wish I had gone to Constellations.
Everybody stand back!
Burn!
Playing Hyrule Warriors really made me want to play more Warriors games, that's for sure. That's for sure.
Should we really be off work this early? There is still a lot left to do.
Did I not press? Oh, hold on. What the heck? There we go. I think Kingdom Hearts can work in Star Wars. It would just take a lot of work, like a lot of thought, a lot of stuff to think about, I'd imagine.
One with my
The
blade.
heck?
From whence you came.
Going in!
Next on the agenda.
Yeah, let's light it up! Let's light it up! Adventure time! Adventure time!
Play's over.
Spirit blade. Attack.
I really miss him.
Off we go!
Burn.
Teamwork is dreamwork!
Submit for judgment.
I almost died at the end. I played Warriors games when I was younger, but like, I don't know. I really like these license-based Warriors games they've been doing recently. I think it's really cool.
It's so nice to...
I'm gonna back out. I'm gonna do the Geo boss, and we're gonna do the Electro boss. Geo boss is so annoying to get to, bro. I don't run that team. Where I played Jedi Fallen Order. I have it. I actually plan on playing it this year.
Shadows of fate.
Stabilize. I will have order.
Delved into destiny. Odds decided by destiny.
Solidify. This is order.
What the?
The stars.
Ah, man. I was gonna have to move.
By royal decree. Shadows of fate.
I will have order.
Shadow Raven.
Alright, all you guys, y'all got this. There we go. Most disliked character in Genshin and Kingdom Hearts. I don't think I have a most disliked character in Genshin, actually. I think I like almost every character. In Kingdom Hearts, however, if I had one, it might be Ventus, but I don't know. Alright, after this, we're gonna go ahead and end off the stream. Is there any more weekly stuff I should be doing? Nope. Oh, if I did one more domain, I would have did that. Eh, who cares?
Adventure time. Off we go.
Swift and merciful.
Decided by destiny.
Spirit blade. Attack.
Oh, I missed my opportunity.
Adventure time. Everybody stand. Shadows of fate.
From whence you came.
Shadows of fate.
Force my blade. Retribution. From whence you came.
Paimon plushie. I actually like Paimon a lot.
A touch of frost.
I wish I had a Paimon plushie. I should get one actually.
Everybody stand back. Let
me scry.
There we go. Alright. And man, you know what? Alright, if you guys are down, I'm gonna do, let's do like one singular domain just so I can get this thing. That's alright, the Chimchi left. I'm gonna just now you're good, you don't have to join back. I'm not about to do like a super duper baby easy one. I'm not even collecting the reward, I'm just gonna do it just to do it. Level 15, bet, let's go. Alright, we're about to annihilate this level 15 domain. I just want the weekly battle pass reward. God knows what he says, say bye in like 3 seconds. I do sometimes. Alright. This domain about to be 3 seconds. Let's go. Alright, you have a good night, Anthony. Appreciate you coming out. I was wondering before why we didn't have. Oh, there's mini ones here. Oh, that's how that one works. Okay. Interesting. That was hilarious. Alright, well, that's going to be the end of the stream now. Thank you guys for coming out. Really do appreciate you guys. Thank you for all the donations and the nice cage talks. We should be back tomorrow with something. But until then, though, thank you guys for coming out. My name is Prodigy, and I will talk to you guys soon. Thank you guys for coming out again. Peace out.